Greetings and welcome to Die Dragon Die presents the Grimstone Chronicles Season 3, Episode 3. I am not your DM, but Adam is. And let me unmute his mic so you can DM us. I am a fellow player of Amidst.
Battle!
Unfortunately, Mark is working this weekend. He'll be back with us next week or over the holidays or whatnot. So, how's everyone doing?
I took a long sleep.
Same.
I went for a run. I ate a big pile of chicken. I've got some leftover French fries in a little takeout container beside me with a fork. And I got a gallon of water and a toilet over there in case we have any oopas. So we are good to go.
Wow. That really doesn't enter my thoughts when planning. I just sort of assumed that the toilet is working.
Drink, check. Food, check. Toilet, double check.
Wow.
Have you ever been in a place where there's no toilet and you need one?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
But I mean, you're in your own house. All right.
This is true.
Yep.
Oh, there's... yeah, anyways. So I was sent out... I had a passive-aggressive shopping trip yesterday evening where I needed to get some lady products and some Drano and some other assorted things. All things which we could have went for before, and there were multiple opportunities throughout the week to go get, and I was tired and sore and a little bit annoyed, so I bought a stupid supply of everything that was on the list.
To save you a trip, right? If it's on sale, you get two. For
So
things
I
like toilet paper and paper towels, it's not like you're never going to use these things again.
I might have come home with enough feminine hygiene products to last 18 months. It's like, just stick your arm in and fill the cart. We'll be very hygienic.
Okay. Well, I actually don't see a problem with that. You have a home, you got a closet space, you got a basement where nobody hangs out, you pile it up in a corner, in a dry corner.
Pile it up.
Yep, just pile it up.
This stuff was on a 30% discount, so
it is how you should shop. So that when the power goes out for 3 days, which, you know, it has happened in, you know, the last 20 years, on the eastern seaboard or the western seaboard,
yeah.
You got enough stuff to last the 3 days without panic. Right? You should aim at a month. Do you have enough food and water in your household for everyone there for a month? No? Okay. Okay.
Maybe you want to
just fill your pantries.
Yeah. So anyways, there was a what I learned was if you buy too much Drano, then I check the first Drano jug and it's like you put 4 doses. This was 4 servings of Drano were used for one sink. Threw a liter of Drano down the sink. That's not how you're supposed to use Drano.
No, you solved the clog problem another way.
Anyways, there's some interesting, like, how many did you buy? I bought all of them. What do you mean? Every single one in the Walmart. Why? Because I had to go to Walmart at 10 o'clock at night when I was tired and cranky.
I'm gonna fix this. Never again.
This problem again.
Never again. That's funny. That's really funny. Ami, what's going on with you?
Not much, guys. Just
Is your card boned or is it unboned or?
I don't know yet. Don't know yet. They're still looking at it.
Yeah.
So I don't care anymore.
You got some rest though, man. So are you ready to do this fight and then do the other fight?
I slept for 14 hours last night.
I don't know if I can remember a time where Amma didn't complain about getting, you know, like 3 to 5 hours sleep.
Yeah,
so 14 hours sleep, Ahmed. I'm looking forward to gaming with him today.
I haven't. No. That's funny. Like, well, gentlemen, I feel quite fine today.
So last session, there was a point where I explicitly said Ahmed is tired. And that was when Assad was like, I want to take my sword, turn invisible, and then go into the middle of the troll troop. And I'm like, okay, Ahmed is tired of making tired decision-making. Maybe we should push pause. This was a statement made at like 2:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Fully rested Ahmed, his first plan.
I'm going to get in there. I can so pull it off. These trolls are going down. The Assad, the sous chef.
I mean, if you want to make a new character, making new characters is fun.
It's basically Dashimi when he gets in there. It's just gonna be the Assad bits for lunch.
You get to attack once. Oh. No, we're good.
All right. You want to do? Oh, Marty, anything new on your end?
Oh, we did Kraken game last night. They somehow beat the Edmonton Oilers. Like the Kraken have beaten Washington Capitals, Edmonton Oilers, and I think it was Florida. Anyways, we've beaten some of the best teams.
They're a brand new franchise.
Brand new franchise. In the standings, we're in the basement. But somehow we keep on beating like the best teams in the league. You're
supposed to barely be able to tie your skates at this point.
Yeah,
it should be 2 years before you can actually like pass a puck.
4-3 was a good game. Caught up with my buddy Blake. I think Blake appeared on our stream once in the Titans gift campaign. He played Oogway, the Lion Man Magus.
Okay.
Yep. He has expressed interest. Like during that time, he was also dealing with his house sliding down a hill.
What's it with the how? What's wrong with Washington?
It's all built on hills, and some of the houses that these young techie friends of mine have bought are the 30-year-old houses that now have problems because that's what they can afford.
So this is a comment.
Yep.
A problem is a backed up sink. A problem is a leaky hot water heater. A problem is even a little bit of water damage due to like a cracked foundation.
Yep.
Your house falling down a hill.
Well, it was actually the same problem that Luke had. Is that these certain trees last for about 30 years and then they start dying, but they're massive. So his problem was trees were starting to die and fall down and break sewer lines, and then also he was built on an embankment that was sliding. So he at that time
used to hold the embankment in place.
That's right. Yeah. So he got out of that housing situation, but when he was playing with us and learning how to play Pathfinder, we gave him an 8th level Magus and said go. Gave him something very complex, and then he just wasn't. He wasn't ready. He wants to. So he told me last night. He's like, Marty, when you start again a new campaign with something simple, I want to be there. So that's pretty cool.
He would like to play a fighter 2.
Something like that.
Barbarian 1,
So caught up with Blake, talked about a bunch of work stuff and that sort of thing, which was
nice.
Which was good. Yeah, had a couple beers.
Get socialized and stuff.
I did have a social life too. That's partially why I have the tickets, right? Like it's at 41 home games a year. That's 41 outings across an 8-month period where I leave my apartment and go watch a hockey game and bring a friend along. So, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to do a recap of what happened last night, Marty?
Yeah, I did type it up. You're welcome.
Type up shit.
All right, so Troll King's Gambit was the last game. So at Fort Servius, Chagga's squad braces for the attack by the forces of the Troll King Parthic, which includes over 1,000 goblins and goblinoids and approximately 500 trolls. The Imperial garrison numbers only a fraction of the attacking force at several hundred. Chagga reluctantly begins calling the shots as the fort commander's mind has become unstable. Desaad scares off an infiltrator. Capra proves that his archery skills are equivalent to that of an entire military unit. Despite the overwhelming odds, the defenders mount a gallant defense. The defensive lines begin to unravel, however, when the elite and magic-using trollish forces are deployed. Los challenges the Troll King Parthic to a one-on-one duel, while the Steel Rose squad contemplates retreat.
That's a pretty good summary.
All right. You're welcome.
They decide has a stupid idea.
That's one XP.
All right.
Desad's idea only gets into the story when it's executed.
right. We left off, I believe, in the 11th, the beginning of the 12th round of combat, and yeah, our lines are crumbling. The military units are all being injured. The trolls are starting to overrun us. Our barrier to keep the goblinoids from climbing up the hill has gone. Yeah, I guess Chagga will yell out some commands on his turn. I think Dugan is the next act.
Yeah, Dugan's next.
What is Dugan doing?
Dukes? Captain Doogie? What's his range with his shot, Marty?
It's
120 if he burns.
Give me a second. His range is pretty good. He could hit the Troll King from here.
Do it.
His range is 120 feet.
Drop.
Should Dugan Smurf ready his attack
disrupt
disrupt the Troll Witch's action? Whatever action she's doing, he's going to disrupt it. I think he's going to do that. So as a move action, he gathers power to empower his blast. And then he's going to ready a standard action to disrupt anything that the Troll Witch is going to do.
Okay, that's cool. That's a good idea.
Unfortunately, he's not close enough for a sneak attack, but he's also invisible right now with one of his actions when he was moving over. He turned invisible, so don't know if she'll be caught off guard with that. So Dugan has got it ready. I'll feed you this acorn, right? No, that acorn. No. That stick? Yeah, that stick. Right up your nostrils. He's just talking to himself. Which brings us to the goblins.
The Mighty Goblins. All right, so this portion of the wall of the barrier is no longer in play. The web, there's a thin portion of web still available or in place. These goblins are hunkered down and moving forward up their slope.
Desad, if you have any way to caulk that hole again, that's the last thing we need, is that.
On it, boss. I can also fireball.
Unless you want me to caulk the hole.
No, I'll do it.
Okay, now that they kind of see a way forward, the Goblin Heavies are moving, breaking ranks with their archers. All right, and we still have damage being laid out into this Imperial troop as they're being fired on, and they're actually no longer defending themselves effectively.
Yep, which means that they can be fired back on now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So they're not. So the cannon is being suppressed. Actually, it's not being suppressed because it was still attacking. Okay, so they're just being attacked. All right. So the cannon and the Imperial troops need to make some reflex saves against arrows. All right. So
It might be just us standing there taking on the goblin hordes if we can somehow get rid of those trolls.
okay. So fail to make 2 and fail to make 2. Okay, and the hob arrows do. Okay, so. Okay. Oh, sorry. That would be 21, so 31, and then they made these two, so it's 9, 31 plus 13 is 44. Okay, this cannoneering crew is more than bloodied. Your Imperial troop is
the cleric's healing.
21
Yeah, they need to. They're gonna for those troops who are there. They're gonna need to rely on their own healing.
Yeah.
29.
Chagga can't save them all and be on the offense and get ready to save you guys. So he can't.
And
Pick
Alright,
something.
Yep.
Yeah.
let's just confirm that troop. Okay. This Imperial troop is going to make a will save or a save to not be dispersed.
Which troop? This one?
The one on the western corner.
Far left.
They are very close to being destroyed. Okay, no, they hold firm. They rally firm.
Just move. They can't see you. They're gonna keep hitting the same spot.
Well, they're also being attacked and trying to protect the cannon from a friggin' troll.
Oh, I didn't see that little guy. By little, I mean large.
Big hunk of bastard. All right. All right. The Goblin Archers, they are moving forward. And they are, as it seems, they have a bead on the other troops. These ones have moved back. They are kind of out of vision. These ones actually, some of them are still firing arrows to try to suppress this troop.
Is this hill difficult terrain, by the way?
Yeah, it's difficult terrain. It's 45-degree angle. So they've been moving basically through difficult terrain the whole way. We could make it not difficult terrain if you want to get up the hill faster. It's difficult terrain. All right, that would be the goblins.
The insolence, the arrogance. You have your territory, says Chagga. He's yelling. If you want fire, I'll bring you fire. Right,
Are you okay, buddy?
Chagga looks frazzled as he's like floating back in the troops that are all coming to help him. Are the troops providing cover for Chagga now? Like, can he move without incurring an AOO from the troll heavy?
He was above the troop. He has to get himself down. So the troll heavy was actually swiping at your feet because you were flying up. So you're gonna have to basically move down into the troops. So that first move, you're gonna have to like do a withdraw or step and move. You know what I mean?
Okay. Chagga's...
Because the troops aren't tall. Like, they're just like a smear.
You chose one fire! Chagga will give you fire! Vigilant! Vigilant! I call upon you to immolate and destroy the troll attackers! Heed my call, and the bones shall be spurned!
All right. Wait a second. I need to open up a page.
Let this be a lesson to those who race. And Chagga's saying this in Goblin.
Okay, give me a charisma.
Let this be a lesson to those that raise their sword and bow against the Imperium.
Okay, so
Chagga's fucking
you
losing
can
it.
use an intimidate or a diplomacy if you'd like.
I'll use
Can I aid?
a diplomacy.
What race are you?
Chagga's a big fat human.
No, Chagga's a big fat human. Desaad is currently in the form of a human.
The sod's currently in the form of a human. Yes.
Okay, you can aid if you'd like.
I auto aid.
So hath... What was it? It was, Big nose? What was the goblin term?
It was big nose.
So hath Chagga big nose! Stated... It kind of trails off a little bit. 19.
Okay.
He's winded. That's why he's like...
All right. There is a crack of thunder from the sky as the sky darkens and the wind picks up, and a palpable level of energy is in the air. all the humans feel glory and power and basically a holy sight upon this land as a 1,000-foot radius storm centers itself upon the castle. Chagga, you are in command of the actions of this storm. The mythically empowered Storm of Vengeance.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what
Hello, my
means.
baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my mythically powered
A
Timber Storm.
7th tier mythic being could only augment.
Do you have a link?
Additionally, this storm is produced using a meta magic feat, which makes it not harm humans. So if you're human or human-blooded, you are immune to the effects of the storm.
I don't know where the mythic version of this is.
It's under augmented spells here. I will drop it in the chat. The one other effect that this has, the one extra effect that is on top of this is that the acid damage will function for the entire duration of the storm for negating Troll's regeneration.
Okay. Where is it centered?
It is centered on the castle. Like it's centered literally above Vigilant. Actually, it's centered above you.
Okay. And it's what radius? 1,000 feet?
1,000-foot radius.
I don't think our tools do 1,000-foot radius, but let me check. We can make
It's out into the darkness on all sides.
Yeah, that's 150-foot radius, so everything. Got it.
Everything.
All right, so on
All
on round 1, I think every creature that isn't human has to make a fort save or be deafened.
All right, now let's figure out the Vigil's save DC. I figured this out previously. I just need to confirm my math.
Is he harming Capra and Dugan and...
If you're not a human, you're being affected by this.
And Los counts as a human?
Los counts as a human. He gave power to Los.
Okay.
Your troops are dominantly half-elf and downtrodden human and humans of other bloodlines, so your troops are primarily unaffected. There are people within the troops who are breaking. Morale's breaking, but the boost to the others' morale is not impacted. Okay, so that plus... So it starts out as this, and he's got a good magic item. Up a bunch. Thingy. Alright, so then it would be okay, it's a DC 35. The save DC of the spell is 35.
Okay, that's fort save.
Yeah, I need a...
Dugan's probably deafened.
I can't even do that. I can't even do that.
Right. You are currently in the form of a human, Kev.
We have Good Hope running, so
still can't make it.
Dugan fails, he's deafened.
Okay.
Now, I'm currently in the form of a human, but I don't think that makes me humanoid, though.
That does not currently make you humanoid, no. It would be use magic device to try to be humanoid enough.
Aha!
Do you have use magic device?
Yeah, sure I do.
Okay. You can attempt to be humanoid enough for this effect. You did
Use
see
magic device on what?
It's a use magic device to emulate another being's emulate another being.
That's cool.
Because I automatically use magic devices.
This isn't that kind of device.
Oh crap!
So you did see Vigil.
Not 20. 28.
Okay. The DC to emulate a race is 25.
Woohoo! Yeah, baby.
Okay,
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting older and stuff.
Capra needs to make a save.
All right, Capra.
Capra's fort save is 13 plus 2 for Good Hope.
Sweet, you have a chance. You just need to roll a 20.
All right, let's get this. Let's do
That's
it.
what I did.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hit. Oh, never mind. The thing is, yeah. Don't worry about the damage to structures.
10d8, what the fuck?
1d20. My fucking ears!
It does mean that every other enemy, specifically those spellcasters and all that stuff, deafened is.
Yep. Okay.
So Capra's
First-
deaf.
Let's first check the. I want to see if any of the troops have a plus 15 or higher. I want. You have a no, and you have a. Oh, you can make it. Oh, and you can make it. And you can make it.
Where are all these goblins plus 15? Bullshit.
Everybody else, okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, the 15 active troll troops. Roll in their fort save. Okay, there are 3 troops. 1, 2,
There's a
3.
20.
There are 3 that are not deaf. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, and 8. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. An unconscious troop is not deaf. All right. So I'm actually going to mark these as not, as opposed to saying who is deaf and who is not. I'm just going to say who is not deaf.
Yeah.
For those.
Yeah, just mark those 4 with like a yellow outline or something.
You know, coordinating a fight while not deaf, or while deaf, that's going to be hard.
It's going to be extremely hard for a military to function while deaf. Especially when your soldiers are undeaf. Okay, so goblins. We'll do with the Goblin Heavies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Goblin Heavy troops left. There is 1 not deaf troop. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slave troops. There's 1 slave troop not deaf.
You're rolling a lot of 20s there, buddy.
The Hob Heavies, let me just confirm, I don't believe they've got the... oh, they got a great fort save. They still need to roll 20. Wait. They have an amazing fort save. They still have to roll 20s. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. D2s does not work. Okay, they are all deaf. The base goblin troops, or goblin archers. They are all deaf. The hobgoblin troops. There is 1 that's not deaf. All right, the goblin elite, particularly the goblin commandant, who you haven't seen yet. He's barely deaf, but barely deaf is still deaf.
Deaf enough.
Wait a sec. How bad did Capra fail this? I think I rolled something poor.
You failed it by...
I failed it by lots. I rolled a 7. It would be a sonic effect just for the deafening. Anyways, okay, so that is the all the down belows. All right, now the on top guys. All right, so let's go with the witch eaters next.
You didn't deal with the trolls on the bottom, or did you?
I did.
Okay.
One is not deaf.
Okay. How did you mark them?
When you look at their name, there's a little description on there, and the description will say not.
Oh,
deaf.
I see. I see. I thought it's like an outline. I just couldn't see anything. Okay,
no.
cool.
It's way easier just to say who's not deaf at this point. One of the witch eaters is not deaf.
One is super deaf.
One is so deaf.
Rain pouring out of his ears.
All right. Then the. All right, we'll go with the berserkers. The troll heavies. The troll heavies. They make this on a pretty decently low roll, actually. I think it's 4.
Next round, Chagga gets to call down 6 10d8 lightning bolts.
Yes, he does.
Sweet.
And he gets to do that the next round, and then the next round.
Okay,
I think we're sticking around.
Adam's trying to convince us to stick it out. Yeah, it's the shrug. It's the non-committal DM shrug.
My sister Marty's like, we're just leaving. Fuck this thing. Yeah.
Did you guys hold your base? Like, yeah, no problem.
All right. All right. Now
there's a chance it could be a Pyrrhic victory, as in we have no troops left. They run away. You know, like.
Yeah.
Okay. The troll witch is not deaf.
Ah.
Okay. I know what Chagga's doing.
Troll King Pathak.
He's probably got to go for it safe.
He's got pretty fucking good.
He's not plus 32. His ears fall off.
What?
All right, so Troll King Parthak is deaf. The Troll Witch is not deaf.
Yeah, we'll handle her in a second.
All right, this is now at your command, and this is a religious event. This is a mastery of magic that Chagga has only read about in his dreams in terms of the level of magical mastery that was just on display.
Okay, Chagga turns around and points at the witch. Actually, he's going to use a... so all this was talking, right? He still has his actions for the round?
Yeah, the mythic action, the mythic being... Yeah,
all right.
The mythic
so
saber. Yeah.
He is going to use his quick runner shirt to step away into the crowd of soldiers from the troll heavy. He then is going to look at the witch and cast Dimensional Anchor on the witch. Now, I need to hit a touch AC. Give me a second. Chagga's touch AC is plus 10, plus Good Hope, plus Bard Song, plus 14. This is not... what else does Chagga have running? I think that's it. Okay. Wish me luck, Ahmed. Wish me luck. 26 touch AC?
Yes, you touched the old troll lady.
Okay.
What was that?
This is
Nice.
Dimensional Anchor. I don't know if there's a save or not. There's SR if she has it, but there's no save.
Okay, she does not have SR.
Okay, for the next 10 minutes, she can't Dimension Door. It also makes... Yeah, Dimension Door, Blink, Ethereal, Gate, Plane Shift, that kind of stuff.
All the goodness.
Shadow Walk is actually included in this. Cool.
Nice.
She's stuck here! Alright, so that was Chagga using a free action and then a standard action. He has a move action left. Let me check to see where he's at with his channels. He healed 2 troops today. He is going to quicken heal channel, so he'll burn 2 channels to get off a channel this round to heal these 2 units up.
Are you excluding the troll heavy?
Yeah, I'm excluding the troll heavy, and I don't think everyone else is far enough. Or Dugan Schmurf doesn't have any damage. I don't think. Yeah, I'm excluding. Yeah, I do have selector channel, so. So the troops heal 23 plus another 11, which would be 34 damage apiece.
Okay. These troops are basically untouched.
I think that was a pretty epic turn for Chagga. We're just going to give the troll witch lady a green aura for her. She's glittery and green.
Glittery and green and being buffeted by the winds.
Okay. The look on Chagga's face is we're going to stick around for a little bit longer. Decide we either need to plug this hole or put those troll troops down.
Is there acid coming down right now?
The acid starts in the next round, so...
how will that affect webbing?
It won't. Fire is the thing that affects webbing.
Wow.
Acid will begin to rain down soon. Maybe the acid will take out those 2 troll troops and panic the other trolls, but Chagga's turn is done. We've now got Spies, King Parthic, and Elite Trolls, with Dugan holding a ready-to-action. Now, I just looked up. Dugan's telekinetic blasts are spell-like abilities, so I think they're affected by his deafness, so when he actually makes his attack, he needs to make a percentile roll.
Okay, so a whole bunch of things happens at once here.
Yep.
The troll witch is pulling out a scroll. She starts to try to cast the scroll. I'm pretty certain Dugan's trying to disrupt that.
Yes.
Dugan needs to make a concentration check against the storm. DC 35 plus spell level to get the spell off. Unless it's a supernatural power.
It's a spell-like ability, so I think it's kind of like he's a 10th level character, so it's like a 5th level spell if he's jamming his thing.
Yeah.
So, I don't even know if he has his concentration. Is that what the Mythic Storm does? Like, I don't see the text.
That's what a basic Storm of Vengeance does.
Oh.
The last line of Storm of Vengeance is real bad.
Wow.
Range attacks with the air of the storm are impossible, except for the humans. Yes! I missed that part. I stopped at, ooh, lightning bolts. Spells cast in the air are disrupted unless the caster succeeds a concentration check equal to DC of the spell plus the level of the spell trying to cast. So he needs to make a 40, and I don't think he's got a plus. Give me a second. His ability score
20?
would be... I think he's a charisma guy, so plus 16. Good hope.
Wasn't he con?
No, I think his one turned it into charisma.
Okay.
His con is 15, his charisma is 22. I think it's all charisma.
Probably charisma then.
Yeah, I don't see anything on his character sheet that impacts this, so 30. A decent roll for concentration. He's like,
Okay. Now on the other side, they attempt to cast the scroll, and the storm is buffeting it in the face, and the scroll doesn't work because they can't make the check either.
Does she burn up the scroll?
The scroll won't burn up because it's useful treasure.
Awesome. Does Dugan Schmurf turn visible? He didn't actually make his attack.
He didn't even get the attack off.
Oh, awesome.
The intention of the attack is
I can't fucking hear it all this way! He's like, booming.
Face to me! be Kev. It pays to be Kev.
All right, King Parthak regenerates 25.
So, hey, Los, GTFO, baby.
I've only just got started.
Get rid of the storm. He's yelling at the witch as in, like, do your job, make the spell go away. And King Parthak is going to. There's a ghost kicking his ass. He's got a flank this time, and he's not shaken. And he did destroy a bunch of images. How tough could a ghost be?
Come at me, bro.
Mythic ghost.
He's not here to fight ghosts, is the thing. He's here to conquer castles.
Okay, so before you roll the first attack, he's got how many attacks from last time?
He attacked you 4 times last time.
Okay, I'm going to opportune parry and riposte his last attack.
Okay.
And does that eat a panache point?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's what Los is going to do.
All right.
He's gonna roll 3 1s right after each other. Boom, boom, boom. Watch this.
So
come on, Modron.
The first thing he's going to do is spend a point of mighty energy to give him some additional regen.
You can't parry natural attacks. Okay, so he's not taking it with a weapon.
No, he's
never mind. I'm not going to do that.
He's trying to eat your face. Okay. Is regen accelerated for the round? He did spend a point to do that. All right, and then he's going to...
Where does it say you can't do that? To parry an attack. Talks about creature's size category. Talks about the result. I'll do a quick search. Unless you could point me towards where it says that, I don't see Pathfinder natural attack. Because natural attacks are considered weapon attacks, and it doesn't even have that.
Whenever an opponent makes a melee attack, there's a bunch of, like, you can't precise strike through natural attacks, and you can't daring do with natural weapons.
So natural attacks count as melee attacks for purposes of powers and spells, so I think it works.
I don't see anything here. I don't see anything here that suggests it wouldn't.
Okay, he's going to do that. I'll let Adam figure out if... I don't see anything in the description.
I also don't see anything there. All right, back to where's my troll? Okay, here's my troll. All right, so he is doing his attack series, and then he spent a point on as an action, or as a reaction, he spent a point to increase his regeneration.
Okay.
And then he's going to use his extra attack to claw you or bite you. Depending on how the case goes. All right, let's lay into you. So with the flank, the number 1d20 plus 32, I believe. He's cursed.
Okay, so
he's got the curse.
What did I tell you? Modron responds.
What are you even doing?
47 and 43.
Would have hit Los, but
Okay, does a 35 pop an image?
Los's AC is 35, so give me a D4. Pops an image.
Pops an image. Okay. He's then making the attack that could be riposted.
Okay.
AC 36.
Alright, this will be hard. 1d20 plus 20 plus 5 with all the spells, 2 Good Hope, 2 Bard Song, 1 Haste.
Bard Song, let me just see what Capra's Bard Song is.
2.
And then he's 2 size categories larger? Or 3?
He's huge.
Yeah, okay, so that's a -4 on this.
Capra is doing an oratory, so once we get to Capra's Pip, I don't think, let's see if Capra has Lingering Song, I don't think he does.
Could he still continue to sing while he's deaf?
He'll need to make checks to do it, and then you have to be able to hear him.
I don't riposte.
Okay, all right.
So crappy roll like that.
A D2 or D3?
AC 3063.
Just images. King Parthic's a big sack of crap. He can't hit anything. All right.
And you call yourself a king?
That con damage went away when he did whatever he did on his turn to heal. Okay. The troll elite. All right. You're getting a troll heavy up the Turkus.
Where? Close?
Yeah. You have the one behind you, providing the flank. Okay. So it's taking a full round attack, and we'll take its extra attacks. 3. This one does not have the same power as the other one, so it's one number. 1d20 plus AC 30.
No. That doesn't even an image, though.
AC 35 and AC 36.
Both are hits, and all my images are gone.
Okay. You get hit. Actually, so both of the claws hit.
Does he have magic claws?
Yeah.
He does have magic claws.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Fine.
So I'm just gonna roll it all together, and then we'll do by 2. So that's 3d6 plus 22 plus 17. 46 damage divided by 2.
23.
23 damage on this?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're immune to bleed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't start bleeding. This troll is going to disperse this troop if it doesn't roll like complete boots. This troop is effectively dispersed. It's not all the dudes are dead, but they have massive casualties and are no longer a fighting force.
Mm-hmm.
This troop is being thumped upon. Ooh. 1 second here. So there's 2 misses there, a potential critical miss, doesn't critical miss, and 2 hits. And the hits are not sufficient to get a rend off because lucky them. So that would be a 1d8 plus 16 plus 1d6 plus 11. 40 damage is bad. This troop is wounded and needs support. All right. This troll is trying to chew its way through the people you're hiding in to get to the man inside who talks shit. He's just trying to get in there. Come on, Modron. All right. The haste attack does not hit.
These trolls are hasted. A bunch of bastards.
The
So so bad.
All right.
This is why we can't have nice things.
All right. There. Okay.
we can deal with this.
1d8.
What should Capra do on his turn, Ahmed? Should he take out the troll? I think that the most dangerous thing, as annoying as those troll elites are,
King.
King
and Queen.
The big troll units fire missile attacks 4 times around after charging.
The which?
The troll units.
The ones that are down. The ones that are up. Don't worry about the ones that are down.
Yeah, the acid rain.
The storm's gonna deal with that. Yeah.
All right. The witch eaters.
This guy charged and then threw javelins 4 times. Like we can't let that run. Los has the king. He's got the king.
You're kicking the king's ass. You're taking his lunch money at this point.
Quit hitting yourself.
The 25 hit points around though is a problem. Like
the barghests that can hear tries to turn himself invisible and fails from the spell. The battering winds and the omnipresence in the skies above. I think that didn't critical hit. That didn't critically hit the troop. Hey, buddy. All right, so 2 hits, doing 1d8 plus 6 plus 1d6 plus 6. Another 21 damage to the troop. The troop is very wounded.
They don't have I thought they had clerics in between them.
They had some clerics that were rushing over. They were running over here at that point because that's where the fireballs were. All right.
Run back, you idiots! That's where Chagga is.
they can heal this. We're gonna lose troops. We're gonna.
Yeah.
It's gonna be us 4 or 5 standing here as the goblins run away.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, the witch eaters also get chewed up by the troops, so they're only trying to go in when the troops are low. The troops also automatically do damage to them. This one is actually going to try to threaten the cannoneers to prevent them from firing their cannons. I think both of them are going to do that, actually. Okay, so it is basically running in to threaten the cannoneer.
Did it get any AOs from Kev or?
What level is Kev?
If
Kev is on ground level, then yes. If Kev is
I'm not. I was 10 feet up.
If you're 10 feet up, you got nailed.
Hey, you get to hit something with your sword.
Smack some of my goddamn sword. +1 from above.
Big wolf goblin outsider thing. I think are they outsiders? Or are they shapeshifters? I forget.
Are those mutually exclusive?
No.
31?
You hit him?
No sneak attack, but what damage? D10 plus 1d6. 28 battle damage.
Okay, you wound this witch eater. He keeps going to
fire damage,
menacing the cannoneer. This one is actually attacking the cannoneers. The cannoneers are not meant to be in melee. That is not their lot in life.
Hopefully this breaks their charm.
Yeah, this is them being attacked by the people who charmed them. Yeah, that's gonna.
Cool.
The thing is, when you're charmed, it's hard to issue commands when you're deaf. And this barghest apparently sucks the big one and just misses everything.
Cannot attack.
He slips in some moisture and sort of slides through a couple of barrels of gunpowder that are nearby the cannon.
But breaks the charm.
But does break the charm. He did attack them, so these two are now uncharmed. But there's
Nice.
no more risk of them firing on you.
Good.
Camera! Destroy trolls! The big groups of them!
Huh?
Chagga points at that group of trolls.
Okay. Cap returns and looses arrows.
Yeah.
There's 175 damage. Use your double on something else.
All the arrows are knocked off into nowhere.
That's right, the ranged attacks.
Ranged attacks within the storm are impossible.
Will fireballs work?
Oh my god, this might not. Yeah. Chagga shakes his head.
Ow!
Yeah, it's bad.
What's wrong with me, you bastard?
Alright, it's the troll's turn.
Alright. This troll troop in the back gains enough hit points to pull itself up off the floor.
Damn it, Marty.
So it basically wakes up and stands up. These two troops are going to make saves to try to get through. Actually, they're going to try to move forward because that's what you do.
DC was 19.
Okay. The close one failed horrifically. Gets stuck and is going to try to get himself unstuck. He's stuck in the web, or stuck in the entangle. This one is able to move. They're so big. He triple moves. He triple moves and is still in the entangle.
Could Capper have done something else after he fired his first shot and it just went...
Sure.
So
Look at his spells.
how's he doing for maintaining his bard song?
That's a good. So he'll concentrate on maintaining his bard song, and let's just take a look to see. Like he can switch up to melee attacks. He does have melee weapons.
Yep.
And I want to check to see what he has for like supernatural powers. He has a bunch of supernatural powers that won't affect deaf people. Like he's got pipes that he could use to do things.
Yeah, to bolster the DCs of his spells, but that's not going to help.
Yeah. His wings will work. Okay.
He's got his enervating critical club, the vampire's kiss, piercing and bludgeoning damage, enervating critical. That's not too bad. You could switch to that. What else does he have?
A cold iron scimitar for dealing with uppity fae.
When you're deaf, can you use command word items?
Well, let's just quickly take a peek.
Everyone's visible that needed to be invisible. I don't. Never mind. I was thinking his hand of glory allows him to do that, but that's fine.
Is Kev not affected by spells? By spellcasting?
He could use the rope of entanglement and capture a thing. The DC of getting out of it is 25.
Barga?
Okay,
yeah.
so he basically has a 20% spell failure on his bard song, so he will
Okay.
bard song, and if it fails, he will do another action to bard song again.
Okay.
So his bard song worked, so he maintained his bard song. He didn't have to spend an action.
So he
that.
fired an
Then
arrow and it went all
It just
wonky
went-
into the storm.
What the fuck?
He could
And then he's going to swap up to his club
Yep.
and go down a little bit. not too far down.
Yeah.
He'll go down afterwards. He'll switch up to the Goblin Archers.
Yeah, keep in mind he's got the tether on the Troll King, right? So he doesn't want to move too far away.
Oh, yeah, that's a. I forgot about that.
All right, sorry. Now it's the rest of your trolls.
All right, now it's the rest of the trolls. Okay. This troll troop did try to throw a bunch of javelins at this Imperial troop, and it didn't work.
Wind.
The javelins were all blown away by the wind.
Hey, a blessing.
Had this been the condition at the beginning of the battle,
I don't know what you're going to use it.
Stupid Vigil. Chagga's like, we could have used all this at the beginning.
That's funny right there. All right.
Not when all the trolls are in melee with us and it doesn't matter anymore.
Right, this troll troop is pouncing upon the Imperial soldiers and dispersing them, and they throw a bunch of javelins towards this other troop. It doesn't actually impact them. Okay. This troop is attacking this troop. They no longer do extra damage because they did not actually. They are not bigger. It looks like they're overrunning the troop. They're basically mushing into them. They're not quite big enough to just like consume that troop. But they're close. You don't think it's good to be inside one of those troops. Kev.
That's when the rending happens. Two trolls get on their back and they just start going with their feet and claws. They get down in the kitty death rake position.
Alright, so they do...
this is still bad. This is still bad.
Okay, so 34 damage to this troop. This troop is holding, but they won't be holding for long. And they threw a bunch of javelins. These javelins were actually being thrown at you because you were in your general direction, like at your troop.
Mm-hmm.
And the javelins are batted from the sky by the spells of Vigil. This troll troop crests over the crests over. They still have a fight going on. They can see what's happening down below. The trolls are making their way towards the castle, are still making their way towards the castle. The not deaf trolls are having a yelling match with a bunch of deaf trolls, and there is some disarray occurring down there. Alright, that would be the trolls.
Los, you call yourself a king? Los is going to open up with a with his haste attack first on the Troll King.
What's it, Troll King?
AC 36.
That hits the Troll King.
Okay, he'll spend a panache point to do the extra damage.
The Troll King would rather you didn't.
It's only 5 extra damage.
Which ability is that?
He didn't Piranha Strike this turn. He's relying on the panache point to do the little bit extra damage. Okay, so he choppas at the Troll King for 30 damage.
Okay.
He then has the concentration. Well, he's a human, or at least considered human. Enough. He's a human soul.
He has the power of Vigil within him.
Okay. So he is going to defensively cast Mirror Image.
You bet.
For 5 images. And then he has his single action left. which is going to be a mythic point mage strike against the Troll King.
Okay.
This he will turn Piranha Strike on for. So this is plus 17, plus 5 with all the buffs, minus 5 for it being iterative attack, plus 8 for burning a 4th level spell. So this is a mythic point and an 8th level spell. Or a 4th level spell, sorry.
Cool.
Take this! Ah! AC 32.
1 second. Let me get confirm. I have to double check because that's either his AC or one less than his AC. Okay, what happens when you stab him exactly?
Damage.
Okay,
Nice.
that I believe bypasses DR.
Yeah, he'll spend another panache point because if he dies with panache in the tank, he's spent 6 already. He's got 10 per day. All right. So this is 2d4 plus 17 plus 10 for the panache, plus 1d6 cold plus 8d6 cold. Oh, plus spells. Bard's on Good Hope. 59 points of damage.
Ooh, okay. 59. That would be.
So he stabbed him really good, made a bunch of images, and then built up the power in his blade, rubbed his hand along the blade. There's cold, there's swirling cold, and then he just stuck him again with it.
King Parthik is more wounded than he was before he did a bunch of healing. He is very injured.
I will accept your surrender.
What?
This was Los is saying. I know you can't hear me. Los is toying with him.
All right, who's next?
Okay,
Desaad.
I'm gonna throw up another web in the same spot.
We'll do it a little bit south because there's still a little bit of the web left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Bring it down so not to overlap, but to make it a little bit worse for them. I have one more scroll after this. You're like, why'd you need so many web scrolls? Remember that?
Yep.
This is why.
Alright.
It's a shitty day.
Okay, so you are considered human for this effect, so you're able to cast a spell without making a ridiculous concentration check.
This sounds awesome. Especially when I don't charge the trolls. Yep. Okay, I'll throw up another template. It's 15 feet or 20 feet. There we go. Something like that. Or actually, that gray stuff is still there, right?
The gray was still there.
There.
Okay, what's the save DC?
15. I'd like to say 15. Let me just triple check. 8 plus the web is second level.
16, same as
16. It's 16. It's still difficult terrain.
Yes.
So it's double difficult terrain. Because the ramp and the web.
There we go. Difficult time moving.
Good show.
Anything for the horde. Now if I throw an ice storm on top of that, boom.
Fucking dude.
Okay, next.
It's top of
So that was
sorry,
a move.
it's the elite goblins. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Desaad.
He's pulling out rifle. Fucking. Oh wait, no, forget it. Rifle's useless as fuck.
No, you're considered human. You can fire.
It doesn't affect humans.
Correct.
The spell. This was an This is an 11 circle. This is 11 circle mythic tier 7 spell.
Yeah, pull a goddamn rifle. Oh, I'm not hasted, so I can't do anything.
Okay, then it's the elite goblins.
Okay. The elite goblin.
You know what? They're not dispelling our fucking cork. Yeah! Stay down there!
Well, they try.
So if their
try.
caster rolls a natural 20, they can cast a first circle spell. They're a good caster.
Wow, there's one down there that moved Earth, basically. So it's like a 5th level or 6th level spell or something.
All right. No
Is the
spells.
still there?
No spells are heard from down there.
All right, now what is left of our soldiers get to go.
All right. Okay.
Sec,
So
sorry.
you've got 3 cannons that can fight without issue. They're being attacked. They were just taking damage as opposed to being pinned down. They're going to fire at the close troll troop, and they're a little bit too close. This troop. All right, they fired the troll troop. All right. So Capra is still. See, get him! Just fucking get him! I think I'm saying this properly. Just go! My ears are ringing. And they are going to attempt to hit the trolls' touch ACs. Number 3, number 1d20 plus 12. Touch, touch, touch. They don't have improved critical, although that would be awesome. And they do a combined 21d6. And it is area damage, so that is another 37 on top, so 111.
On this troll troop?
Yep.
Yeah! Yeah! Fuck yeah! Go cannons.
This troll troop is very wounded. These Imperial troopers are firing their rifles at the troll troop. They're giving them all the beams.
Having troops as followers with the leadership skill is going to be super fun, Ahmed. Like we now have a system by which your followers can actually partake in combat at the hero level. Oh, it's not there. I'm excited for it.
All right, so 23 becomes 36. 36 becomes 18. 18 damage. Okay. 18, 181. This troop is teetering. All right. This troop is fighting valiantly against these trolls. They are in melee. So they are to 3d8 plus 5 auto-magically. 21 becomes 31. They defeat this troop of trolls, or they knock this troop of trolls out.
Nice. The acid damage from the might kill these trolls that are all knocked out. That's awesome.
This troop of Imperials is then advancing on the Witch Eater that is attacking their Cannoneer.
Yep.
On their next round, unless this barghest moves, this cannon will be allowed to fire. This Imperial troop is attacking this Troll Heavy, who is an individual. So it just does damage. 18 damage to the troll. So 30, 43. Then they're going to use their last action to provide you, like, enhanced cover.
Okay.
Yeah, protecting you.
These cannons are being...
These cannons are being suppressed by witch eaters. They're going to attempt to fight poorly. Give me a second. There's actually rules for this. All right. Its melee damage die is reduced by 2 steps. Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay. So they do damage to barghests.
Remind me, there's a thing on Los's turn. Any of those troll troops touching the entangle have to make their save again.
I made them make their save at the start of the turn.
Okay.
I did that, but yeah, it should have been on before. Okay. That would be... That is everybody.
Did the clerics that got called over rounds ago provide any...
The clerics that got called over rounds ago, they are going to heal. They are going to heal in this region. They're catching this troop and the commandant and his men.
They should catch the cannon and the... Who cares about the 10 damage on the commandant?
Okay, the healers are going to heal. They are healing 46 in a burst. 22 becomes 33. Cannon is fine. So 70. I'm having stupid. 1 second. Close. 33.
Dugan Schmurf is swearing. You gotta be fucking kidding me! I can't even create one of my knives.
That's what you're supposed to have in real life.
So he normally could do a kinetic knife, but the kinetic knife is an SP, so he needs to make concentration checks. So he draws, get this, his diminutive masterwork short sword. Moves into a flanking position with the horde.
Fuck yeah!
And then invisibly attacks the troll heavy with his D2 sword. This is so dumb.
Get him!
This is really dumb. Okay, so he's at a plus 19, plus 2 for invisible, plus 2 for flank, plus 5. He didn't get hasted. Plus 4 for the spells in Good Hope.
AC 24.
AC 37's the troll. Actually, it's 2 less because he's lunging. He doesn't want to be in the troll's square.
The lunge is minus 2 AC.
Oh, okay. And then the damage is 1d2.
Okay, so the troll has uncanny dodge, but that doesn't matter because you're flanking.
Okay, and I want to see if he's got anything that gives him dex to damage. I don't think so. So
I'm gonna cut you, make you bleed.
1d2 minus 2 strength, plus 4 for all the spells, plus 5d6 sneak attack. Check his rogue powers.
I think to go like the roll twice on your sleight of hand and that sort of thing.
Yeah, he doesn't have any of the combat rogue powers, so he does 17 damage when all is said and done.
That's good.
So swearing, drew a weapon, first action, moving over his second action, stabbing a troll, third action. Yeah, he's still swearing, just a litany of curses spilling forth from Dugan's.
Why did you say I can't hear you?
You should see the finger. And
oh, yeah, I can't hear you. All right, after Dugan.
Goblins.
Sorry, I'm back.
Dugan pulled out his tiny little knife that he hasn't done anything but peel apples with,
Yeah.
and stab the troll.
Well, because his spell apparently just makes it impossible for kineticists to do a thing.
If your DC is high enough. If you're
Yeah.
This pwns you. Did he do any damage?
yeah, 17 damage.
Oh, nice.
Stab the troll.
Okay, Dugan sees some dead human bodies on the ground, and he has an idea. He's going to bathe himself next round in human blood and try to use magic device to consider himself human. I'm going to mark that down on his next pip. Go human.
My word.
My goodness. We've made it to... Oh, sorry, the goblins. I got a little excited there.
How is this troll now grouped down?
The
Fighting.
human troop.
Guys
The
with
troops,
guns.
Man. Guys with guns.
Guys with guns.
Shot the shit out of the trolls. This troll troop over here is teetering. Now, 2 human troops kind of went down, but... all right. The goblins. Okay, the ones on the ramp are still doing on-the-ramp type things. Okay, they are trying to make their... This one's trying to force its way through. Is it a... Moving through the web, is that a grapple check, or is it a
Give me a second.
strength check?
I'll look.
Thank you, sir.
It is a combat maneuver or escape artist check as a standard action against the DC of the spell.
To move through it?
Yep.
Alright, so...
Oh, Los's turn. His S-Doc did attack that hit that troop
30.
a bunch of times. AC 30 hit.
Okay.
Miss. Would have hit, and then... Okay, so 2d4 plus 3, bypassing all damage reduction. This one had 7 more damage. This not deaf heavy troop being attacked by the S-Doc.
So... The CMB of a troop is apparently the CMB of an individual. I was going to double check that by looking at another troop stat block.
Ha ha!
Okay, so they failed. They're stuck in the web.
Yeah! Get stuck! And this one's getting attacked. You heard the 7 damage.
I'm just having fun with states, apparently. It's like, no, those are fire tube bloody states. There's red and all that. Oh, no. 7 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. They're not deaf. Alright. So the one not deaf troop is being stabbed to death by okay, a second troop. These troops are trying to march their way up. These troops are moving forward as they're supposed to, as are these ones, because there's a bunch of meat behind them. This troop is trying to flee. And we're getting a little close to the trolls. These hobs fire their arrows. They learned that arrows don't work. The Goblin Archers fire their arrows. They learned that their arrows don't work. There is strong levels of contemplation on what goes next. Okay, that's the goblins.
The storm! Oh, the storm. Every non-human in the Storm of Vengeance takes 1d8 points of acid damage, no save.
I believe it's up to a d10 from the augment.
No, it's d6, and then the acid damage increases to d8 acid damage.
D8.
Unless there's an additional effect on top of that. I don't know.
No. It just so this acid damage, for the purposes of negating the regeneration of the trolls, will function for the duration of the spell.
Okay.
So
does it kill the down trolls? Because the second that the trolls take acid damage...
If they're below their con, it would kill them.
Okay. Okay.
Right now, none of them are like really negative. Most of them are just barely negative.
All right. this is probably an AoE effect, so 4 damage on all the troops.
You got a 4 damage on all the troops? Okay. So 207, and they don't regen. 210, and they don't regen. 199.
I'm just going to do this for the goblins, so the troop damage, all 4 damage to save you from having to do all the tokens.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. We got the technology.
Oh, it's so close. 185. All right. And I'm gonna do the trolls because the trolls might be a problem.
Mm-hmm. Chagga then, as per the spell, can call down bolts of lightning equivalent to those in the 3rd round, which is 6 bolts of lightning at 6 different targets for 10d8 points of damage.
Can't be the same target, huh?
Can't be the same target.
Because you know what I would have done?
All right, so target 1 is Troll Troop 17.
Okay.
They take 41 points of damage from the acid strike.
Okay, that becomes 61 because they're a troop. And their reflex save is... Oh, it's against the DC of the spell.
35, yep.
Okay, they get blasted. They're dead. They're not unconscious and bleeding or any of that crap. They are dead.
Okay, Chagga then targets the really injured troll troop in the back for the 2nd lightning bolt.
Okay.
For 54 points of damage, times 1.5.
They're dead.
Save one for the king, please.
All right. Okay. Who else should I target on it? Should I destroy the troops that are down? I guess the acid is just going to keep them down, right? Like they're not going to wake up.
I can put a fireball on both of them.
Okay, so Troll Troop 1 that is breaking through is going to get an acid, the 3rd bolt. 38 points of damage.
Troll Troop 1, oh yeah.
So that's 53? Did I do my math right? 53 damage. That should be 50. Another. I probably missed their damage.
Okay,
right?
so that was 3 lightning bolts. I'm saving 2 for you know who's over here. I'm guessing they protected themselves against fire and acid. They didn't against cold. I'm hoping not lightning. All right, now some of these witch eaters are a problem, but I think we can handle them. We can handle this one. These 2 might be a problem.
Yeah, put one on this guy right here.
This guy? Okay, target 4. There's lightning strike. For 47 points of damage.
Oh, good God. Alright, give me a second here.
Boom!
Alright.
Chagga's just...
Okay, it's teetering. It's barely alive.
Okay, the last 2 lightning strikes are on Troll King Parthik.
Why are you trolling? Why does the guy do that?
39 points of damage, save for half on Troll King Parthik. Boom! As lightning strikes from the heaven.
10, 3, 27.
Okay, let's see. His reflex save is not amazing. Because this isn't his jam. Okay. Alright. Okay, the Troll King did not take acid damage. The Troll King has... Alright, so...
He did not take acid damage. Awesome to note.
39. So give me a second.
Yep.
288. So 297. 327. All right. Troll King is standing by force of his anger.
He's in his
Rage points.
He's in his rage hit points. It's hilarious.
Actually, no. Troll King is. Is it? No, it's worse. His anger's plenty strong. No, he's force of his anger. The Troll King is heavily rocked by this and has a look of disbelief on his face.
Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And the 6th lightning bolt is going on the troll, which.
He's just gonna attack a helpless old lady. She didn't hurt
51 damage.
She
Eat it.
He didn't hurt nobody.
Eat it.
But she doesn't want to eat.
No enemies are walking away from this.
Let's see what she's got for items. Wait a sec. Does she have that ring? Is she the one with that ring? She's not the one with that ring. Okay. Kadoosh!
All right, so the spell does say I have to concentrate on this spell. Do I have to concentrate on the mythic version? Like, does Chagga get his full actions, or is
no?
this...
You're targeting the spell.
Okay, all right.
It's acting through you.
All right, so Chagga has a move.
Vigil is actually concentrating, but you're the one pointing at.
Oh, okay. Vigil's concentrating. So Chagga has all of his actions then.
Yes.
Cool.
Vigil is the one who's concentrating, but you're the one who it's acting through.
Dance, mythic being, dance.
We need another war
Yeah,
for the sake of humans.
Yep. All right, so Chagga's turn. He gets to do this next round, and the round after that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, this is fun. It's still dangerous down here. Okay, I do have a Holy Smite, which is like a holy fireball. Chagga is down to 2 4th and 2 5th level sorcerer spells. He has his 2nds and 1sts, so he can do stuff there. He could heal the troop. Yeah, the troop is protecting him at this point.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to do a standard action to heal the troop. No, wait. Give me a second. Chagga has 1 dispel magic. Chagga is going to attempt to dispel the acid protection on Troll King Parthik.
Okay.
I can actually do. Yeah, I can do
Capture
dispels
level's quite
as well.
high, but give it a roll.
Yep. Oh, fuck. He's only casting as an 8th level caster. Ugh. I don't think that's the right thing to do then. This is like a Hail Mary. Give me 1 second. There might be a way of doing this.
You have a think? I have a pee. This
Yep.
is what the bathroom I mentioned it was before.
Yep. He does have the spell Heroic Fortune. Heroic Fortune. Who's got a dispel magic on it?
This one has. I can do 2 more, but I'm using my 4ths. Look at Adam's face.
And
I'm
you're
still gonna kill him.
and you're a caster level 8,
8.
right? Yeah. Chagga's dispels are caster level 8. Los's dispels are caster level 10. But Chagga needs to touch Los in order to cast a spell on him. So Chagga could Heroic Fortune himself. And roll twice for the dispel check. next round.
Okay. That's not bad.
It's a lot of setting up, and it's a round of not healing. Okay, so Chagga is going to cast Heroic Fortune on himself, which grants him a hero point.
Okay.
So one sec. Before the other way you could do it is you, me, and like if we just wait a round, we can have 3 tries at it. You doing it twice and me doing it once. I don't know what chances our success are, but
He might have to use the hero point for something else, but he grants himself a hero point and then quicken channel heals the Imperial troop and the cannon troop.
Okay.
Excluding obviously the Troll Heavy and the Witch Eater if they're close enough.
Okay.
That's 2 more channels that he needs to burn, and he burns a 2nd level cleric spell.
The Witch Eaters are getting a little bit of health back because the Cannoneers groups don't have the magic weapons. They need to actually harm them, so they can heads up.
All right, that was Chagga's turn.
Healing?
Oh, healing. 8. 37 times 1.5.
Nice. 37.
51.
51. You heal effectively faster than this troll does damage.
15.
You'll eventually run out, but in the
18.
DPS race.
Yep.
Yeah.
Spies, King Parthic, Elite Trolls.
Sorry, it's 55. My bad. Can't count.
All right. King Parthic.
Yeah, you got that, Ahmed? A little bit. Or Adam?
It's 55, not 51. My bad.
Oh, I will add a little bit extra. You're a mighty man.
Los could use some help getting rid of this Troll Heavy that's on his back, providing flank, but...
Yeah! The sun's going in!
Against a troll? Sure. Sure, against a single troll. A troll with some class levels, probably, I don't know, a 4th level fighter troll. Go for it.
Go get him.
Go get him.
All right, the Troll King. The Troll King spends another one of his points, and he heals.
Stop it! Stop it!
All right.
Fucking bastard.
Damn it.
Okay. You have your stupid spell up again. Give me a second. I need to see what type of power this is.
I don't think it can hear me anymore through this storm.
The humans can hear clearly. Everyone else hears nothing but winds howling in their ears and a ringing.
He's talking kind of the troll witch.
She's giving you just a glowering look.
After Parthic's head, I'm going after his father's head.
She is glowering at you and really hoping this power is supernatural. Please be supernatural. Supernatural. Hey, look! It's supernatural! Hey! Alright. She's glowering at you with her evil eye. Alright, so, where's the DC on this stuff? How does this stuff work? That's the thing. That's the thing. Give me a DC. Stupid bastard.
10 plus 1/2 witch level plus int.
Yeah, but you'd think when they built the character sheet they would have put that down. Apparently they didn't. Okay, okay, you're getting misfortuned.
Los is?
Los is getting misfortuned.
It's a will save?
It is a will save.
What's the DC?
The DC is... DC is 20.
Ooh. So he is immune to all mind-affecting charms, compulsions, morale effects, patterns, and phantasms. Is that any of these?
Let's see. This is a supernatural. She's giving you bad luck. Doesn't have any of those descriptors.
Doesn't have any of those descriptors? Okay.
No.
Oh, he's going to use his Charmed Life.
That's a good idea.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. So, Charmed Life. Go! Use one of those. What does he do? What does that add your...
Charisma. To your saving. And double check
Oh.
that shit.
That'll be really good for him.
Yep, to the save. Okay, so he has a plus 13 on his save, and his charisma is plus 8. So, don't roll 1, 32.
Okay. You don't have to roll twice and take the worst. Till the witch stops cackling at you. Okay.
Cackle increases the duration of an existing hex. There's a different power that allows you to retry the same hex against another creature. So,
yeah, well, we'll see how long she's around. She's got a list. She does have a number of powers, and nobody's close enough to do the other thing. And she does have a couple of other powers. Okay, but she was able to do a thing, and she felt good about it. She's then pulling out a potion. Because that, I think, will work in the store.
she's got a potion in hand. Cool.
She's got a potion in hand.
I will accept your offerings, is what it says.
My treasure!
She's just big.
The troll
Annoying.
king actually the troll king is going to let the heavy attack first to try to get rid of your images.
Okay.
Because get rid of your images. All right. Okay. Number one. AC 37.
D6. Hits Los.
Actually, it would have been better if you got it. All right. Okay, so the bite hit. Doing 17 damage. Divide by 2.
So 8.
Okay.
How many hit points does Los have?
174. No, so 155.
Okay, good. He's good.
AC 31.
Hits an image.
Yes.
AC 26.
Misses all
Doesn't
the
even
things.
pop.
AC 32.
Hits an image.
Okay. Now the Troll King is going to take his turn.
It's fine.
He hasn't hit you yet. He hasn't hurt you yet. AC 47, AC 45, AC 37.
Oh, Troll King should have 4 more damage. I keep on forgetting Weapon of Awe.
Okay.
Potential hit, potential hit, potential hit. So a D4. Image.
Okay. Now a claw.
D3. Image. D2. Image.
He's then going to attack you with his haste attack.
Okay, I'm gonna do the riposte thing here.
AC 33.
It's a miss.
It's a miss, and then
You could potentially riposte this and stab him for his efforts.
yep, it's a -4 because he's 2 size categories larger than me, though.
Fucking mirror image.
I hit. I block it. Ha ha! It kind of catches the blade right. And then I.
So
I
the
get to-
point, I think, is spent to actually attack back.
Yeah.
Parry happens.
So I'm
quickly.
gonna attack back now.
Yeah.
Los is low on mythic and panache points, but he has enough, I think, to do this. So is the same roll used for the attack back, or do I now get to attack
I
back?
think you make an attack roll.
Yeah,
Yep.
give me a sec.
I think. I don't know.
I think you have to attack.
Swashbucklers. of all the shit we play, I think swashbucklers are still one of the most broken
you have
things.
to add
So
that.
I don't play them.
Precise. Yeah. So
Upon performing a successful parry, and immediate action, and I get to do the thing.
Mythic
Okay,
point.
all right.
Or
So
the dash point.
yeah. So he's gonna attack back.
Attack back.
Attack back.
Attack back.
Because otherwise, that would have been a critical threat. But we'll roll again. 25 for spells. I think that's correct. Not 20?
Yeah.
39 to confirm.
Well, how does your crit look? What kind of crit you got?
Oh, come on. Where is
Fuck you, Modron.
No, this is not Modron. This is our glitch scripts.
Fuck you, glitch scripts.
I'll just load them, and that tends to wake them up. There we go. It's awake now. Standard critical damage. Okay.
Okay.
I'll spend one more panache point to do the extra precision damage.
And then I think the character level damage doesn't get doubled, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I got that. None of the precision gets doubled. So
That's right.
4d4 plus, with the magic going, is 21 plus 21, plus 10 for the precision, plus 1d6 cold. Let me not forget Weapon of Awe, and he's now shaken after receiving from the panache riposte 71 points of damage.
Okay.
Ah!
ER applies.
DR applies.
So I'm going to give him some hit points. All right, now this becomes 324. All right, so he's basically where he was before he healed. Have you haven't had your turn yet?
Nope.
Okay. He is so angry he's still standing. He needs to make a fortitude save.
He doesn't have that many damage left yet, or die.
He doesn't die.
Okay. I'm coming for you! I'm coming for your father! Is what he's mouthing the words. So you can see. Oh, that felt good.
All right.
It's expensive. Very expensive.
Very
expensive.
All right. The Witch Eater, who's being engaged by these Imperial troops, the Witch Eater is going to attack the troopers because the Cannoneers are mostly healed. All right. Let's see if we can get the. Let's see if we can get rid of these stupid humans. All right.
Sergeant Kev and Capra need to get this troll heavy off of.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm gonna get in there. The acid rain's gonna keep those two down, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm not gonna fireball him.
No, it might actually kill them.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna go in and fight this guy.
Okay, so critical damage and Okay, so there are 2 hits on that troop. 1d8 plus 6 plus 2d6 plus 12. That troop takes 30 damage from the barghests. I mean, the Witch Eater. You know what I mean. And then the Witch Eater actually claws through and deals 12 damage to the Cannoneer crew.
Fire and acid stops their regen, which would allow them to die. And they're taking constant acid right now from a storm of, like an epic storm of vengeance that is only affecting non-humans. I guess that means that Capra's got a bit of damage, like that 3 damage,
Capra has
and
4 damage.
Dugan has 3 damage.
Unless you've got something that protects
No,
from acid.
3 because it's.
Oh, we're not
they're
troops.
They're not troops.
I gave a little bit too much damage to the elites. That's fine. The ones that weren't protected. All right. This Witch Eater is going to attack that cannon troop. Because screw your cannons.
No, screw your cannons.
Right in the cannon. All right, so it's 2 hits. 2d6 plus 12. Doing 22 damage to that cannon troop.
That's fine.
All right, over here, okay, so yeah, the western flank has seen better days. Let's be honest with ourselves. The not deaf troll,
Yeah,
is wandering in for a feat.
I'm just gonna move the dead things into the big piles because it's fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so these 2 troll heavies are going after the 2 cannons, and they're coming in and they're going to move, and then they've got rend, and haste attack. So they're going to use their claw. Okay, so now because they move, they can't do like the all my natural attacks version of this. So they have to use iterative attack penalties. So hits, misses. So the north one does get its rend off. So that is...
Do you know what math I'm going to have fun doing at the end of the night, Ahmed? Is adding to the tally of how many things we killed. We're gonna consider our kills even though there were troops here because we broke the commandant's mind and put Chagga in charge.
Do you know you crawled in the basement?
Yeah. Stupid commandant.
Alright, that's a hit. That's a hit. And that is a miss, so it's 3d6 plus 22 plus 17. The trolls are ripping... Oh, this cannoneering crew is effectively dead.
Which one?
Over here.
Okay. One lone Imperial soldier, like an officer or something.
He was representing the crew, but yeah.
Okay. I see. Okay.
Yeah. He's basically he's considered dead along. He was part of the. Yeah. All right. We've got 1 heavy and 2 witch eaters left. All right. Let's. Okay, this witch eater is moving in. This one is repositioning, running around the battlefield. It gets 1 attack. Okay. I'd actually miss. Oh no, it did. Oh, we're good.
These witch eaters are brave.
Having magic DR fighting human troops, they're actually pretty tanky against those bastards.
Yep.
The DR helps a lot. Okay, this troll heavy got stabbed in the back by Dugan, and then there's humans, and then there's the source of all the spell in the area that is killing everyone. So I think we try to eat our way through to the fat guy. That is our plan. Is it a good plan? No, but it's the plan we have. Alright. The bite, hits, claw, hits, claw, hits, extra attack, hits. Oh, he's going to town. He's going to town. 9 plus 6 plus 22 plus 1d6 plus 9 plus 1d6 plus 17. Tearing through men, everyone getting wounded, but they stand firm in front of you, bolstered by your magics and the faith in the 5 faces, god of 5 faces, as well as that of magic, which is the power through which the God of Five Faces acts. All right. It is getting messy up here. People are dying.
Capra.
Why'd you pick on somebody outside? You gotta fuck you. Capra is going now. You want me to go north? All right. Capra is going to fly. Oh, does he need the AO? I don't know if he wants. He's going to fly to here as one move. He's going to 5-foot step. It's an action. And fuck you! He's now providing a flank to this troll, against this troll, and we'll give him a little old whap. It's been a while since we've done hit things this way. Let's confirm.
+1 Great Club.
Alright, so that's plus 14, and then flank is plus 16, and then 2 spells is plus 20. He's not bad at this.
He's also hasted for a couple more pips, so...
He hits the troll.
That's a Great Club.
I can do this.
D10?
1d10 plus 1 plus 18 strength capper right now?
16
strength capper right now. So plus 4 for strength, plus 2 for bard song, plus 2 for good hope. Bang! 19 damage. Hey! Hey you! Wow!
So he moved, stepped, attacked, and I think he has
then he gets another attack.
His stack, yeah. Yeah, Capra. Bang, bang! Whap, whap!
Whap, whap! 19 damage again.
Maybe the troll turns around and defends himself.
He's getting his ass kicked from behind. Yeah, you want to fight me?
Okay, regular ass trolls.
Okay.
The ones in the entanglement need to make their save again.
Okay. Alright. First one makes it. The one that's already entangled starts out entangled either way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it gets to move out. So that is 2 moves to get out of the entangle.
Cool.
It is then going to attack the human troop. Because what else would it do? Let's be honest. He walked a really long way to get here to eat from people. Alright.
There'd be like 3 dudes left, and we're gonna win. Yay, we won! We don't have a garrison left. There's like cooks and 3 people hid in the basement.
This troop is heavily wounded, but they're standing.
Okay.
In the face of the trolls. This troll troop is making its way
Oh shit.
to support. It's not quite threatening you.
It doesn't matter.
324? Shit. Come on, sorry.
It has subsumed the troll witch into its numbers, so they're not actively providing defense right now, but that troll witch is hiding within, just like other elite characters hiding.
Yep.
Troops. Okay. The ones that are entangled, they're going to try to get unentangled. All right, the other one. The other one gets unentangled. All right. And then it's going to move, but it doesn't get very far. Trolls downstairs. They are actually going to start climbing this wall. This one is actually attacking these goblins for trying to run away. These four are having the most lowest charisma discussion you've ever seen, where everybody's deaf in the storm with the